Hello Taurus and Taurus Rising, welcome to my esoteric channel. This is Kat with your July tarot reading. And before I start, I would like to thank you all for your support, for your liking, sharing and subscribing. So Taurus, in the month of July, there is something going on with you because eight out of your 10 cards are in reverse and you don't have arcana. So it's not like you're going through some tough lessons or some major events in your life. So you're dealing with mundane things, or you're dealing with just the daily basic things, some decisions or things that that are influencing you because of decisions of others that have impact on you. So that kind of thing. But the fact that most of your cards are in a reverse, this tells me that there is definitely some kind of shift and some shuffling going on in your life, and you're in this transition period. And so the reason why I think that is that at the core of your reading you have 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is, it's very good. I'm glad to see this in reverse. This is normally a card of lack of pretty much anything: lack of love, lack of support, lack of money, lack of faith, lack of good health. This in reverse it's a reversal of any bad trend you might have from your past. And of course, I'm not saying that all of you had all these bad trends, but we all go through some periods of, you might be successful at work, but you don't have much luck with personal relationships. So it depends the area that was causing you trouble. It seems to me that in the month of July there should be some improvement or some positive change. Something is being reversed and corrected. And the supporting energy I have here, Knight of Pentacles, even this is in reverse. So this tells me this is your own energy. So this actually could be you or another earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. And this normally, Knight of Pentacles is the slowest, there's no movement here. So slowest moving knight. Actually, he's standing. He's sitting on his horse, but so he's just staying put. This in reverse, you might have a sense in the month of July that you're stuck, or there's a sense of stagnation or lack of determination, lack of direction. But I think it's only because of you're going through this, something is being corrected in your life. Something important is being corrected, and so therefore you cannot move forward. You cannot charge ahead until this is fully corrected, or until the transformation is done. What I really like is that in your recent past, you have 2 of Wands. So this tells me that there was some kind of success or gain that came to you just recently, and this could relate to work or some creative projects. This also could relate to relationships. I don't really see it as a love relationship, but there is definitely a duality or choice. It seems to me that in your recent past you had choices, and maybe you made a choice, you made a right choice, and that's what's impacting you here in July, and something is being corrected. You just have to stay put and go through it. And then, what I also think that some of you, I get strong connection to large corporations and large institutions that have a worldly presence. So they're international or multinational. So there's that kind of success or gain or to the world. And then going forward, I pulled Seven of Swords in reverse, which this is normally a card of anxiety. So there's definitely, you'll still be going through some kind of anxiety, maybe, you know, all these changes, definitely. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, strategizing ahead. But this normally upright means that maybe you had too many plans, and which some of them would fail. So even this, I think, will be corrected. So maybe you'll be forced, going forward, you might be rethinking certain situation, re-evaluating whether it's relationship or career, or because this is this is general mental processes, or thinking and planning, strategizing ahead. And it seems to me that you're narrowing down something. There might be a careful, you might also get into some kind of dispute or quarrels, because it seems to me that maybe you will also have to guard, or like stand your ground or protect what's yours, because this upright also means that it's like getting away with something, or getting away with something that's not yours. In reverse, it's, I would read this as you're claiming what's yours. So it's you also will not be worrying about things that it's like you cannot lose things that are not yours to begin with, that kind of thing. And because it's a 7, definitely there's a period of reflection coming in for you, and it's like this new, fresh, new plans. You might have to scrap your old way of thinking or old plans, and there'll be some new, maybe even some new projects. Maybe there'll be some new plans when it comes to your career. So overall thinking and planning ahead, there'll definitely be some changes. When it comes to your foundation, in the month of July, you have Ace of Cups in reverse here. Now, this is normally this is beautiful energy. This is upright. This could be new love. This is of course happiness and contentment and abundance. Your cup overflowing. There's a sense of fertility. All that good stuff. Now, this in reverse, this could mean two things. This is the time is not right yet, so this is delayed, or there is some kind of change. This Ace of Cups in reverse means you are going through some kind of change, which confirms this 5 of Pentacles in reverse here. So your situation is shifting, and there also might be, you know, not necessarily unhappiness, because it's, you know, happiness in reverse, but there is a sense of maybe instability, or like cloudy joy. So like a lesser, because it's still Ace of Cups, but it's a lesser joy because of something. You're still digesting something, you're dealing with something, you're clearing out some old issue. And now, of course, for some of you, this Ace of Cups in reverse might mean unrequited love. It might, because, well, 5 of Pentacles upright, this is also a card of a lover, where there are 3 parties involved. So, but again, this is in reverse. So for those of you who were in this situation, who were in a difficult triangle, then, as I said, this is being corrected, and maybe that's the unrequited love here, or something that, you know, you're moving on. There's a change that needs to be done, and you're moving on, and you're making new plans for the future. Now, in the position of your thoughts, you have Page of Wands. And pages are usually messengers, and Page of Wands is very youthful, dynamic energy. This could also be a child, for those of you who have children, maybe you'll have your hands full in the month of July with one of your child, especially if you have a child that's born as a earth sign, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Only because I'm saying it because it's in reverse, so there is something off with this child. Or some of you might hear some unpleasant news, something that will, make you sad, or something is not as you hoped. But overall, Page of Wands also together with the Knight of Pentacles, many times these two together, it just confirms there is this sense of it's like you're unable to make a decision or unable to move forward because of some situation. It's like you're staying put, you're waiting. It's a waiting time. And so maybe you were waiting to hear some news from somebody. Maybe you were waiting to hear some news from your lover. But according to this, I don't think it's coming in July. So you might as well make some new plans or adjust to the situation. The way other people will see you in the month of July, Taurus, you have your own energy here. I pulled for you Queen of Pentacles, and this could be another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this just could be that you're in your own element. So you're very grounded, you're very loving and caring. You're a caretaker in the family, or you always take care of other people. You're also great with money. So there is this very down-to-earth grounding energy about you. When it comes to your environment, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, this is nice to get in reverse. This normally is a card of, again, anxiety, stresses, sleepless nights. This would mean that you're worrying about a loved one, a relative, a co-worker. There's some worries that would be causing you sleepless nights. But even this in reverse, I'm getting that there is something, if there was some issue or problem in your environment, even this is clearing out. So there is an improvement of situation, and so maybe that's what this is. So this actually might be connected, because it represents, as I said, this could be either your family, loved ones, or even work environment. So definitely things are improving. In the position of hopes and fears, I pulled Nine of Cups for you, and this is also in reverse. So normally this is a card of contentment, or it's like you would feel smug because something is things are going your way. It's like a wish come true. Now this in reverse, there might be a sense of, again, discontent, or like you don't feel maybe you're there's some disputes, there's some quarrels. Even this Seven of Swords, maybe there is so these are very similar. So there might be a need to rethink or reconsider what it is you want, what it is you like, what it is that makes you happy. Because if you have unreasonable expectations, then you will set yourself up for failure. You will not be content, or you won't achieve your goals if they're too out of reach, if they're unreasonable. But normally this also might mean a material loss. So, but that I wouldn't worry about, because you have this the Five of Pentacles. This is also money, like an improvement with money, like paying down debts or loans, mortgages, that kind of thing. So there's definitely money should be improving for Taurus. And then when it comes to your outcome, I pulled Eight of Swords in reverse. And even this, again, I'm glad to see this in reverse, because this means that maybe some of you felt trapped in your recent past. Maybe there was you felt like you were paralyzed. You were unable to make a decision. You didn't see your way out of a certain situation. You maybe were over analyzing, because this is very mental energy. So there were, or again, over planning. This is very similar to this. You had too many ideas, too many plans. Not everything was attainable. And this in reverse, this means that it's somehow these situations, or if there is one particular situation that where you felt that something was off, and it doesn't have to be anything all that negative, but it's just some situation that you were unable to make a decision, you didn't even see your way out. It seems to me that in the month of July there is this improvement. Something should shift, and many times all these worries or anxieties, this sense of imprisonment might be of your own making. So there's a sense of almost like liberation coming in for you in the month of July. Something shifts. As I said, this Ace of Cups in reverse, this is first and foremost a change. This means change, some kind of change, because first of all, it's change of heart. So once you change your heart about something or someone, then your whole situation changes. And then you have to rethink certain situation. And yes, there might be quarrels and disputes, and there might be possibly some, discontent or, that kind of thing. But overall, your own situation, you feel very grounded and you feel very loving and caring. And it seems like you're in your own element. So this is a very good month to work on whatever it is that you need to change, whatever situation you need to improve. And as I mentioned before already, that there is this Knight of Swords, that this is outside influence. It seems to me that now this could be a person, or this just could be an event, but there is this sense of this almost aggressive energy charging ahead. It's either somebody is pushing you, somebody is making demands on you. Now this would be professional demands, because these are swords. Again, it's very mental. It relates to career, to plans. And there is also a sense of, because this is the fastest moving night, there might be a development that comes in very fast for you. Or it might be actually a person, somebody new that comes in. And in that case, this person would be an air sign. So Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And maybe this person or this event will make you change your heart about your situation, which will then make this transformation and all these changes happen for you in the month of July. So interesting reading, Taurus. I wish you a wonderful month, and I will talk to you next month.